My brothers and sisters, I'm reading today from James chapter 4 or James 5. Let's go with James 5 verse 14. Is any among you sick? Let him call for the elders of the church and let them pray over him, anointing him with oil in the name of the Lord. And the prayer of faith shall save the sick man, and the Lord will raise him up. And if he has committed sins, he will be forgiven. And so, I wrote another well-known verse instructs us to pray for the sick. Are you willing to be a part of a prayer ministry? And are you in need of prayers for healing as well? I'm wondering how many of you know about the ecumenical service that is coming up on November 22nd, and it is for women in our nation. I've been privileged to pray for 2 minutes or so, and it's just so interesting that this should be the verse that is selected for today in the book A Reflection a Day, and it should talk about praying for others. And so I'm wondering how many of you, first and foremost, need prayers right now. How many of you are suffering from some ailment? Sometimes we have aches and pains in joints, or you may have trouble getting up, or you may be on medication and you're dealing with some kind of a situation that we hope will improve. You may have inherited something in your family line and you are dealing with that on a regular basis. So whatever your need, not only should you pray for yourself, but ask someone else to pray for you. And we can pray over the phone, we can pray virtually, we can do everything now in any form other than face-to-face if that is not helpful. And so I encourage you to ask for prayers. The other thing I want to encourage you to do is to be involved in the prayer ministry. You may be a part of a prayer group and you may pray over the phone for other people. You may be a part of a prayer chain that gets emergency calls and you pass the information along. Or you may just choose to have your intercessory time to pray for people in the newspaper, people on the news, people around the world, people that you think about, people that you see if you're driving out and about. Just praying for, children walking, praying for couples in the cars, praying for homes and businesses, praying for hospitals and police stations and any other institution that you pass. Or you can just sit and think. Imagine that you are driving virtually and that wherever you would pass, you would pray. So I encourage you to develop a ministry of prayer, not only for yourself, but a ministry of prayer for other people. This is the time, my brothers and sisters, for us all to get together and pray for one another in whatever way we can with the social distancing. So, this is Reverend Angela Palacious encouraging you to be involved in a vibrant prayer ministry, even if it means just walking from one room to the other in your house, praising in one room and interceding in another and confessing in another and petitioning in another, thanking God in another. Just create your own worship space. But I invite you to be an intercessor, to pray for those in need. God bless you.